I was listening to a podcast from you on the way here, and you were mentioning that to get to, let's say, 8 figures or 30, 40 million a year, you're a very marketing and sales based person.
Yep.
But the big thing that helped you get to 100 million and beyond was really actually shifting to becoming a good leader and also putting good operators
Absolutely.
within the company. So like, speak on that, and what are some of the biggest shifts there?
Yeah. So this isn't dogging sales. Like sales is the oxygen of every successful company in the world. You know, think of any company. If they don't have sales, they don't survive.
Mm-hmm.
But what happens is when you start getting the metrics and you start getting the numbers and you start getting the dollar per lead and your return on ad spend, your return on your investment starts going up, of course your energy, your company, your hires, your focus is all going to go, damn, the fire is getting big. How do we fan it?
Mm-hmm.
And when that scale happens, if you don't have systems in place to manage the growth, to deliver in a systematic way, to support those people, it just happens all the time. And then you're playing catch up forever.
Yeah.
So it's really just, I mean, listen, we can go down the operations road, but I've been in this industry over 30 years. I've been self-employed since I was 17, 40 years. I would say I just became a better leader in the last 5 years.
Really? What were the biggest shifts?
And I think I was always, I think I was so good at sales, and fortunately, and you know me on this side,
Yeah.
I obsess on delivering value to clients.
Right.
So I sold good and I delivered a really good product. That was enough to do really well for a long time. But operationally, I covered my tracks and my mistakes because I could outsell. I covered my tracks and mistakes operationally because people knew I cared about them and delivered a good product.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of times it had me involved in so many pieces because operationally, and maybe 10 years now, but operationally, I was a 6. Marketing, fulfillment, 10. Operational, 6 or 7. And that took so much of my time and made scaling so reliant on me that when I realized I got one spot to fix, and I geeked out for about 2 years straight. Not only read every book, interviewed every leader I possibly could. Obviously, Tony Robbins is my partner, and he's so good at leadership training. And I just realized that the subtle nuances of relationships, building deep, understanding your leaders, understand what their pains are, their goals are, their constraints, their worries, their weaknesses, their strengths, and supporting them in an individual way, and then giving them the authority to win or lose. It's like parenting, right? I was probably like a micromanaging parent. Like, don't do that, and I'll do this for you,
Yeah.
right? Because you know, you build it from one person, and all of a sudden you got 150 employees. Sometimes that one person mindset sticks. And the unlock was really empowering the team, trusting the team, hiring the right people, letting them learn on their own, even though I could have fixed it in many ways, and then meeting them where they are. And it's been a huge transition the last 5 years.